Happy Monday, Wellness Warriors. I am checking in from a rather windy Fort Lauderdale this morning, as I think you could probably see behind me. And my goodness, what an interesting week this past week has been. I've missed you, I must say. As I say, it was a really interesting past week. It's as if Hurricane Matthew came along and caused quite a bit of distraction and quite a bit of upset, and ironically enough, that ended up being a very peaceful time for me personally. And then just as Matthew left again, that's when things got really stormy in my world. And so what I have on my chest this morning to share with all of you is just this theme of power, our self-power, our core essence, and how often some of us, or probably most of us, tend to step back into this victim mentality. And I must say, for me personally, this past week, being a particularly challenging one, I noticed how many times I was tempted to give my peace away, how many times I managed to be aware of it, pause, and breathe into it, and how many times I just mindlessly went into victim mode. And obviously, when we go back into that victim mentality of life is happening to me, the whole world's against me, what's going on, this is going wrong and that's going wrong, and oh my goodness, I should do this and I should do that, and our language becomes very intense, our language patterns become negative. And that's where I think our energy just becomes all distorted, really. And that's where we start losing that connection with our internal power. So it's Monday, and I have decided to step back into my Wellness Warrior zone. I appreciated this past week for what it was. It was an opportunity for me to do some introspection. It was an opportunity for me to slow down and really notice what was going on around me. Notice what was going on around me in terms of how I was contributing to what I was creating that was not serving me, and how I was with intention creating that which really nourishes me, empowers me, and propels me forward. So take a moment now, Wellness Warrior, and really breathe into this idea of reclaiming your personal power. Just really allow yourself to become still for a moment and just settle into that core essence space. Deeply rooted within each of us, we have that power zone. And so I wonder, as you become still now in this moment with me, if you can identify where you are in relation to your power zone today. Where are you giving your peace away? Where are you outsourcing your happiness, your well-being, and your life? Where are you allowing life to happen to you? Where are you experiencing the sense of, I'm at the mercy of my life and the world? Those are all really key indicators of where you, dear one, are giving away your power. Just notice it. It's all good. It's all feedback. Once you become aware, remember that is that first step back into the power zone, awareness. Really having the ability to hold it in your hands, see what you see, and choose. Make a choice to do something differently this week around whatever area you might have identified for yourself right now. Just really allowing yourself to settle into that sense. All 5 of your senses, all 6 senses, in fact. You are so powerful. You've got this. Just allow yourself to pause every now and again. Take those breaths that we've been talking about. Re-energize yourself. Hydrate with water. Create that powerful foundation with the back to basics, remember? And if you just joined the conversation now, welcome. Welcome, and my invitation to you is to go back to some of the other videos that I've posted where we've talked about the back to basics principles, where I've shared some a breathing technique that you can try on for yourself this week. It's Monday. It's an opportunity to take stock of where you are. It's an opportunity to refocus, recalibrate for the week ahead, and really go for it. I am sitting in my car and I'm just so aware that right now, as I embark on a rather challenging appointment for the next couple of hours, I have the opportunity right now to really become powerfully associated with my core essence and my core power. And I know that as I just mission through the next couple of hours and do what I need to do, I know that when I'm more intimately connected with myself and more grounded, and I'm in that power zone of faith and trust, I know that when I check in with you again, it's going to be from a really empowered place again. So, dear one, choose. That is my invitation to you today. Choose today to recalibrate, step into that power zone, make sure that you're giving yourself the benefit of checking in with those basics, hydrating enough, sleeping enough, taking those nourishing deep breaths, and most importantly, in my humble opinion, make sure that you're getting those nutrient-dense meals in. I look forward to checking in with you guys later, and I think for this week we're going to continue on with this theme of reclaiming your power. I'd like to give a special shout out to Sarah. Thank you so much for your request around how to be more empowered when it comes to working for somebody in the workplace. I know so many of us happen to sometimes fall back onto that hamster wheel type feeling. Do you know what? There is a way to work for other people, to be in a team, and to do that powerfully. So any other requests, please share those in the comments below. If you don't see me checking in on Facebook Live, I'm usually on Facebook, on my Facebook Affinity for Wellness page and my Instagram page. There are plenty of posts there to nourish you. So please go along to my Affinity for Wellness Facebook page or the @Wellness Warriors Unite Instagram page. As I say, there's plenty of mindset, nourishment, NLP, lots and lots of inspiration for you there. So until I check in again in person, go along and get some soul food there. I look forward to hearing from all of you. I'm really curious to hear how your warrior journeys are serving you. So please share, because all of those posts inspire others. Rise, Wellness Warrior, rise. Bye now.